At the start of the race, it was Laurens Vanthoor who made a brilliant start, got on the inside of Alvaro Parent. Parent wasn't left enough room by Andreas Simonsen. We went 3 wide around Tarzan. Simonsen was later given a drive-through penalty for that because, as you can see, it forced Alvaro Parent's car out of the race, much to the dismay of Sebastien Loeb. Then we had 3 cars out, a Corvette, a Lamborghini and a Nissan, all going off. The Corvette tried to get going again, but you can see the rear left wheel was hardly in a position to get going. Then the Lamborghini managed to drive its way out of the sand pit and then spread that sand all around the circuit, whilst Nissan had a few problems, in particular a rear right puncture. Ferrari and Lamborghini were battling all afternoon. Dominic Bowen it was at the wheel, and Fabio Onidi fighting very hard. And there was Andreas Simonsen serving his drive-through penalty, whilst Sandstrom prepared to get going. And here was Baumann, tried to go around the outside of Onidi at the chicane, then the door pretty much closed, nowhere to go, spun the Ferrari around. Onidi would then spin off himself later in the race. At the pit stops, Vanthoor handed over to Ortelli. Almost a bit of a collision in the pit stops as Lucas Ordóñez rejoined the race, and Sergei Afanasyev had a bit of a bouncy time once he'd taken over the number 2 Mercedes from Andreas Simonsen. And we had a bit more contact. This time it was Harry Procek in the Lamborghini, putting a little nerf into the side of Arman Ibrahim, but they all managed to hold on and continue out there in the race. And René Rast came out of the car to much applause. Niki Melnhof took the lead of the race, and then Stephane Ortelli took it back again, diving down the inside, going into Tarzan corner, and Ortelli then led, ran a little bit wide, which allowed Melnhof half a chance to get back in front, but Ortelli held on eventually for the rest of the race, although it wasn't plain sailing by any stretch of the imagination. Here was the first move on the Audi. Maximilian Buch getting past Edward Sandstrom, going into the left-hander. He then nearly had a big moment running out onto the grass, but then he did manage to get through, up the inside, past Niki Melnhof and up into second place, but Stephane Ortelli was too far up the road and he took the victory. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you join us tomorrow for the main race, 11:30 local time here in the Netherlands. From myself, Jack Nichols, John Watson and everyone here, we'll see you tomorrow.